good, YouTube? It's your boy Quarantino Da GAWD coming at you live and direct. And today we have a very special topic, nigga. So you already know what's good with it. I'm just going off the dome right here. Don't have any notes written out, but I'm just thinking, guys. I was just thinking, and you know, I've had discussions with the homies, and my homeboy, you know, he's involved with a chick right now. You know what I'm saying? And she's got a hoe friend, right? And he was kicking it with his chick, and they kind of did a little double date situation, and his girl's friend, she was basically, you know, she had her nigga over or whatever, and she had known this man for like 4 years or whatnot. And when he was like not around, before he even showed up, she just like, you know, she was talking to my homie and his girl, and they were talking about how she was basically saying, yeah, I've known him for 4 years, but he has no idea about, you know, all the shit I've been getting into and this, that, and the third. And I just, you know, I fuck with him heavy, but, you know, I'm out here still having fun, right? You know, that type of thing. So, you know, my homie, he's real blunt with it. And, you know, he explains how, you know, niggas like us, niggas who actually got some shit going for ourselves, we don't really fuck with used goods. Yeah, I mean, we not really, we like dead stock sneakers. We're not really into, you know, used sneakers. We want to buy them fresh, new, straight out the box, vacuum sealed, wrapped. You know what I'm saying? So he was explaining this to Shorty, and she kind of tuned out. But this brought me to the train of thought of, can you really trust your bitch if you've been in a long-term relationship? So obviously the answer is no. And it's not just because it's not just because, you know, the normal shit that people would say, oh, you got trust issues and this, that, and the third. Nah, it's not that. It's just that when opportunity strikes for a lot of these 2020 bitches, they cannot resist. Their impulse controls are at an all-time low. They use situations to benefit them, whether it be sexual benefits or whether it be social benefits or whatever it is, they're going to use the scenario to benefit their position. And a lot of times in 2020, a lot of bitches want their cake and eat it too. And they want to basically have a nigga on reserve, have a go-to nigga. And then, you know, when opportunity presents itself, you know, fuck around here, fuck around there with dudes they're attracted to. And look, if that is what you're into as a woman and even as a man, that's fine. That's fine. But the thing is that once it becomes deceptive is when you try and lock somebody down, when you try and say, hey, I want this person to, you know, be fucking with me and only me. Look, as a nigga, a lot of the times, like, I'll fuck a bitch one time and be straight because I don't even want to go through the situations. I don't even want to go through the hassle. I don't even want to go through any of that shit. I just want to be able to, you know, get mines and then get the fuck on. But a lot of times dudes will try and lock a bitch down and say, I don't want you doing this. I don't want you doing that. I want you fucking with other niggas. Look. Now, if you do that, it's perfectly okay, you know, if the agreement is mutual. But I don't advise any guy to push that agenda forward. Just don't allow these bitches to boost your head up and tell you all these sweet nothings when it is completely false. Back to the scenario with the homie. See, he's chilling with his girl, and his girl, you know, she has a hoe friend, and the bitch is basically talking about how, you know, She been fucking around on her nigga, quote unquote. And she's just like, but you know, I really feel like I have feelings for this guy that I've known for 4 years or whatever. And yeah, she might really have some type of feelings toward him. But at the same time, the feelings that she has toward him does not disable her from doing what the fuck she wants to do. And we see this shit time and time again in 2020, and it really just gives dudes, it really gives us reason not to commit ourselves to these types of women. And let me tell you what, 95% of women are like this. In 2020, that's just the game. If she's beautiful, she looks good, she's going to be exploring her options. You can't be mad. Just move appropriately, bro. Move appropriately. You know, cancel out certain certain scenarios that could lead you into, you know, feeling bad if you find out the bitch fucking another nigga or whatever. Cancel out those situations, whether it be, you know, you not spending a lot of time with the bitch, or, you know, you sending her home on her merry way after you get the cheeks. Whatever, bro. Whatever. But you have to limit your interactions. A lot of time, especially if you know for 100% fact that shorty is out here. Like I said, these hoes ain't going a certain amount of time without dick. So you must understand this. You must understand this. And if you are not fully aware of this fact, you're going to be lost, because you're going to, and this is what a lot of these military guys do, and a lot of the police officers and shit like that, guys who, truck drivers as well, guys who are away from their women for elongated amounts of time. You know, these dudes in the military, they're gone for 6 months to a year, 2-3 years at a time. And they come back home, and, you know, you always see these videos of, oh, embracing the wife and oh my God, I'm so happy you're back. You know, we always see these. The NBA tries to promote it. The NFL tries to promote it. Look, the troops come home and the whole family's happy. Meanwhile, they don't understand that shorty has been fucking around on this dude the whole time. I'm telling you, these bitches are not going 6 months without dick. So it's like, with that being said, if you think that they're going to thwart the temptations of the world in general, if you think that they're not going to take advantage of the opportunities that they have been presented when it comes to select men, then you're out of your goddamn mind. You're out of your mind, bro. And I just want you guys to be aware, because a lot of you niggas are putting your faith in a bitch just because she's a woman. And we have been taught as men to protect and provide and do all this other shit. But what are you protecting if it's not yours? What are you providing for if it's not yours? A lot of y'all niggas is raising another man's child. What are you, like, what is the thought process between, like, you're providing for another man's child, and they will tell you to step up to the plate and be a man. But I'm pretty sure last time I checked that the only thing that a man had was his word and his name. So you're raising a child with a different last name than yours. Goofy shit. Goofy shit. And you niggas are putting your trust in these bitches, and it's like to no avail, man. Like, I wish, you know, I swear for God that I wish that, you know, it wasn't like this, guys. But at the end of the day, we have to deal in reality. And the reality is 95% of these women are not going to be loyal. I don't give a fuck what she says. My nigga, your bitch will say anything to keep what you and her got going on flowing, because she doesn't want to look like the bad guy in the situation. A woman never wants to look like the bad guy. She never wants to take accountability. She never wants to be the reason why the relationship ended. She's going to find a way to blame you. You didn't give her enough attention. You know, you didn't show her enough love. She didn't know where this was going. Like, all these different things. She thought you was cheating, so she cheated. Like, look, bro, if y'all are committing to these women without properly vetting them, then you are doing yourself a disservice, and you're creating unnecessary turmoil in your life. So what I want to say to you guys is, you know, just make sure that you're doing your due diligence. Make sure that you are allowing an appropriate amount of time to go by before you really invest in a woman totally. Like, I'm not saying you can't do anything nice for the bitch or whatever, but look, you don't want to throw in, especially financially, you don't want to throw in financially with a bitch who you are not sure or you cannot fully trust that she is down for you. And it is what it is, man. Like, you know, we're out here in 2020. We have to understand the situation. Motherfuckers are being mind controlled by social media. Motherfuckers are being mind controlled by the music. Motherfuckers are being mind controlled by entertainment, movies, Hollywood. So these women are extremely impressionable. And if they are not, as an individual, if these women who you're fucking with as an individual is not, then her friends are probably. So, and that can lead into something dire. So if you're a man, just, you know, leverage your options, understand what position that you're in. You can't go all in on these bitches, bro. You just can't do it. I don't want you guys to have a false illusion and throw yourselves into that, because it's just not worth it, man. Look at your ROI, which like just look at your return on interest, guys. Look at what you're going to get back out of the situation. You know, if you're building up a bitch, look, man, if you are building up a bitch and, you know, her character is not right, she has character flaws, you're going to run into some problems. It's like when you buy a house and you didn't do the due diligence and you realize that the foundation was not properly structured, right? You didn't do your due diligence. You found out the foundation was not properly structured, and you were intending to flip this house. But now the ARV, the after repair value, is low because you didn't do enough studying. You didn't take the time to understand what you were getting when you made the purchase. So now, for one, you took out a loan on this house. You didn't pay cash for it. Most niggas is not paying cash for their house. So you took out a loan on this house. You took out a loan on this bitch, and it's accruing interest, and you can't do shit with it without fixing the foundation, which is going to cost you thousands of dollars. You might even have to just knock the whole bitch down. Start over. That's how you guys need to be looking at this shit. A lot of guys pay more attention to their job and building something up for another man, for another man's company, than they pay attention to their bitch and their family. It's a mistake. It's a mistake. So you already know what it is. Your boy Quarantino Da GAWD. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe, and send your relationship questions in the email and attach a screenshot of your Cash App so I know it's real. Y'all niggas need to be on y'all motherfucking ding with the bullshit. Pay your tithes. It's Quarantino Da GAWD. I'm out.